Earlier in the course, when we were talking about Lewis structures, we suggested that if you and I were going to form a bond, you'd put in one electron, I would put in one electron, and we would share those two electrons. Well, we weren't telling a lie, but it turns out that most bond-forming reactions don't actually work like that. If two atoms were to each put in one electron, that assumes that atoms have unpaired electrons that they are willing to share. When molecules are involved, this is not usually the case. Molecules with unpaired electrons are actually very reactive. In fact, they are often called radicals. Since they're so reactive, they've already reacted, so there are not many around. Most molecules already have an octet of electrons. It turns out that in most bond-forming reactions, one reactant supplies two electrons for the new bond, and the other reactant doesn't supply any. In the language of acids and bases, the reactant that supplies two electrons is called the Lewis base, while the reactant that supplies no electrons is called the Lewis acid. The Lewis base and the Lewis acid come together to form the new covalent bond, sharing the two electrons provided by the Lewis base.